Hello YouTube, my name is Bon Kim, and today's video is going to be about the news media. It's going to cover a little bit of, you know, the corporate media and independent media. So this whole fake news thing is getting pretty big, so people are getting a little bit frustrated as to, well, what's fake news and who's the one giving out these fake news. And this is a very, very broad topic, but I don't want to get too much into that. I just kind of want to show you some data that I have, and you can access the same data. Every YouTube video, I give you my sources, give you exactly what I'm viewing, and I'm giving to you in the video, so you could actually follow along, do exactly what I do in this video. That's why I do everything right now in one take, no edits. So I mess up quite a bit, but I'm hoping I don't, as I get more used to this. So, first thing I want to talk about is how many people are still watching news on TV, how many people are watching news online, and how many, some people probably listen to news on the radio still because, most people commute. They'll listen to it in their car, and some people still read newspapers, and we don't know if a lot of that is based off of political news, or maybe just sports, or it's for stock stuff, but I'm assuming it's just a lot of newspapers these days are pretty cheap. So switching gears, this website, and I'm gonna have everything provided to you in the description below the video. This is back in 2016 in journalism.org. It kind of gives out an overview of 57% of Americans still get their news through the TV, and 38% get it through online now. They'll also break it down by age demographics. And of course, you can see anyone from 18 to 49 years old. Half of them will watch it online, and less on the TV. And then anyone older than that, a high percentage of them still watch it on TV but not online. And that makes sense. So what I want to do right now is kind of talk about how much really popular news anchors make, how much money they make just reporting news. I make no money doing this. I think I'll get 1 or 2 viewers, and I think that one viewer is me, just to see how the video looks, and I'm not getting paid. So there's that. And I'm doing all this research. Do you think people making $7 million, $28 million are doing the research I am? Probably not. Other people are doing it for them. Alright, so let's look. Now what I want to show you is just kind of give you kind of a baseline, right? In 2016, there were 261 total calendar year working days. So in 2016, the average person probably worked 261 days. Now, and you can actually get that just doing a Google search, calendar work days 2016. Here, this is on socialsecurity.gov. You get the National Average Wage Index for 2015. They don't have it for 2016 yet, so I'm using 2015 data. There's probably not going to be that much difference. There's going to be maybe a 3% difference between 2015 and 2016. So, as you can see, it's about $48,000. Now, why that's important? Because this might blow your mind if you don't ever think about this, but alright, so this is therichest.com, 10 highest earning news anchors, and I'll get back to this in a little bit. What I want to show you is CEO Biz. This is back in August of 2014. It's just kind of a quick list of who makes what, and to get a kind of current sense of who makes what, right? I just do a Google search. Matt Lauer, salary $28 million. Bill O'Reilly, $18 million. Rachel Maddow, $7 million. Megyn Kelly, who's going from Fox, to, I believe, NBC. And this, of course, kind of goes through a lot of other details. Anderson Cooper, 11 million. Now, based on ratings, of course, this is on adweek.com scoreboard for Tuesday, January 31. Total viewers live and SD. O'Reilly's rating is 6.756. So Fox News has the most viewership for TV, bar none. They kill any other news network on TV. The next, Tucker Carlson even has a higher rating than Anderson Cooper. Remember, Anderson Cooper makes 11 million, O'Reilly makes 18 million, and there's almost like a 3 times gap between those two. And then you got MSNBC 2.121, which is just slightly higher than Cooper, and she's only making $7 million. And we'll get to income inequality by gender in another video. Let's not talk about that now, because what I want to kind of get to is this, right? So I just kind of pieced it out for you. We've got 261 calendar working days, right? The average amount of the wage for people in the U.S., $48,000. So in a typical day, they make $184. $184 a day is what they're making. Now, put this in perspective. Matt Lauer makes $28 million a year. And in one day, and you can see, it's just dividing the salary by the calendar work year. So in one work day, Matt Lauer makes $107,000. $107,000. That's more than twice. Some people in 2 years don't make what Matt Lauer makes in one day. And just look at, just go online, right? Or watch the Today Show or something if you can. And look at what Matt Lauer does. Is that one video worth $100,000, $107,000? Just to tell you the news, he's a news anchor. How important is it? All right, now, okay, let's move on. Rachel Maddow, $7 million a year, right? One day's worth of work, she's making $26,819. That's like, in 2 days, she's going to make more than most of you guys are going to make in an entire year. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's move on. That's kind of depressing. All right, so now that's 57% of the viewership are watching a lot of these people, and they're mostly, age 50 and higher. Now, one of the things that you'll notice between a lot of these top news anchors, they're nothing like me. I'm reporting this as news, I guess, about the news media. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I got a scraggly beard. I'm Asian. I've got long, unkempt hair, right? Not very well groomed, if you look closely, right? I've got a lot of patchy spots I should be shaving. I'm not wearing a suit and tie or anything really ritzy. I've got a black background. I'm sitting in a gaming chair. Right? I'm not classy, like a lot of these people are, and Chris Cuomo, he doesn't make, comparatively, he doesn't make a lot of money for news anchors, but he makes way more than I do. Look how dapper he looks, right? Ann Curry, they probably speak a lot better than I do. They're very well groomed. Oh, look at his hair. He's got a nice suit and tie. Rachel Maddow, she's got, good talking style, right? Dresses nicely, she looks okay. Shepard Smith, he looks goofy to me, but yeah, whatever. Anderson Cooper, everyone likes him. I like him. He's very entertaining to watch. Right? But Diane Sawyer, 12 million, right? As you can see, mostly white, mostly well groomed, right? well dressed, and they're gonna make more than you in one day than you probably make in an entire year. Now, that kind of has to at least get you thinking as to how important are the things that they're telling you about the world, what's going on. Is is it that important? Um, is All right? We'll get to that a little bit more later. All right. So we know 57% watch TV. About 38% watch news online. But when we go to like vid stats about YouTube top most subscribed channels, uh, it's not, um, you don't see news anywhere, right? It's like music, gaming, like entertainment, movies. Well, I guess news isn't that bad. But look, about 1,600 people in a day watch news. And that's not a lot. Okay, so we'll go to um, the Today Show, right? This is Today NBC. Uh, Matt Lauer, he makes 28 million. Remember? Look at these views. Some of these don't even top 1,000. Dakota Johnson's interview 14 hours ago. That was a big one. 31,000 views. Let's see. And then it goes to 1,800, 188. So in a day, maybe 12,000 views. But this one in a day, 2,600. So it really varies. 481. That's not a lot. So you're not getting. So I mean, if maybe say twice the amount of people are watching news on TV, right? 37, and then it's actually 37 times 2 is about 74. So it's a little bit more than 58% that watch, right? But let's just say double it, right? So let's say 31,000 people watch this online, but or 31,000, yeah. So on TV, let's say 62,000 people watched it on TV. So just twice the amount of people. But someone like Matt Lauer is making 28 million, $107,000 a day. Doesn't seem right. It doesn't add up. Let's look at Fox News right here, right? Bill O'Reilly, $18 million a year. Not a lot of views. What's going on here? Are they just all watching on TV? They don't really care about watching online. But right, people who do watch it online, they're 50% below age 50, and then it drops down like 25% if you're older. That's so if this is the 25% or plus the 50%, that's not a lot of views. And then if you double it again, about how many people watch it on TV, it's still not a lot. So online viewership for very big broadcast news channels, it's not getting a lot of viewership. And you got NBC, right? We've got a couple people that do NBC. Megyn Kelly, she's going to be making a lot more than she used to make. Look at the viewership. Not very good, right? I mean, you get maybe 11 hours ago, you got someone, Donald Trump, you get 5,000 views. Up since then, barely breaks 400 views. Right here, this is another one on President Trump. He gets ratings, that's for sure, right? He's getting a lot of ratings. Just cover Donald Trump and get a ratings boost. But you double this, maybe at the most, let's see, you can see that there's like 5,000 views here. So 10,000 views on TV in a day. Okay, so out of these 3 channels online, at most you'll get under 100,000 views, and you're paying the news anchors about, say, $200,000 a day for all this content in one day. Now, my man Tim Black, right? He probably doesn't get paid much. No one owns his company. I think he's just on his own. You look up his salary on Google, you won't find it. And Look at his views. In 1 hour ago, and this is probably last updated probably 30 minutes ago, 840 views, right? He actually had I'm trying to find it. Let's see. He had a big one. All right, look. Trump's education secretary picked Betsy DeVos. 113,000 views. All those three channels couldn't add up to 113,000 views. And right, that's crazy. He should be making like 5 times the amount of Matt Lauer, $100 million. Tim Black, you should be making $110 million a year doing what you're doing. All right. Jimmy Dore Show, another online place where I kind of watch news commentary. 3 days ago, he's got a view, 213,000. He's part of the TYT network, the Young Turks. They're kind of big. I don't really watch the Young Turks that often, but I do kind of watch a lot of offshoots like Jimmy Dore Show and Secular Talk. Wow, 3 days. His last video uploaded, 213,000 views. That's mind-boggling. Even 4 days ago, 83,000 views. I mean, there's just a lot of viewership online. So the younger demographics are going to be going towards online to watch. And all these corporate media, right, they're paying millions of dollars. They're not even covering the same thing sometimes, right? Corporate media, you'll have blackouts. And if you actually watch some of these shows from Tim Black, Jimmy Dore, TYT, politics, and things like that, they'll cover things that the corporate media won't cover, such as DNC, a lot of WikiLeaks stuff, the DNC corruption, Dakota Access Pipeline protests, things like that. You'll see and watch them here, but like corporate news media, hardly you won't get anything. So that gets back to this whole thing about excuse me. All right. Who's gonna tell you the news that you want to hear, right? Are you gonna go to someone who makes no money off of it? Really? I mean, they may make money off of it with donations. They may make money off of it with like AdSense or something like that, but they're not. That's not gonna pay the bills. Me, like I said, maybe there's one or two of you guys out there watching this. I make no money at all from this content, and I probably spend about 30 minutes to an hour getting ready doing this research, and then actually recording it and uploading it, all free, right? I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm just wanting to show you and share with you kind of what I'm seeing, right? And if you're getting news from someone who makes about $107,000 in a day, all right, to tell you what's going on in the world, do you think they're going to tell you exactly what's going on in the world? Or do you think there's going to be some type of bias or a little slant? All right, that's a lot of money to pay someone to do what I'm doing for free. For what probably Tim Black does for free. Jimmy Dore, he's got a lot of viewership, so he probably gets paid. But I don't think he's going to make more than $1 million a year, if not even, $200,000 a year. He's a comedian. He has shows, books, so he probably makes some money because he doesn't just do news. But it's kind of absurd that, they're basically messengers, if you think about it. News reporters are just reporting something, and then they're telling you what happened. News anchors are kind of hosts. They kind of set up everything. And you're going to watch them because you just like the way they talk, the way they look. I'm never going to be a news anchor. I doubt it. Yeah, probably not. Okay, so that's news media coverage that I'm presenting, and I hope you like it, and I'll try to get into more other stuff. But this is kind of a good starting point that I'll segue into the other episodes for. All right. Good night.